So, I mean, in terms of what happened in September and going into October, I mean, I thought maybe KOLs are cautiously optimistic at the moment. I mean, yeah, the price has been dipping, but it feels like we're building towards something. September does tend to be a bearish month. Like if I switch maybe to the monthly, I don't know. I mean, that's right. Typically, you might see a sort of 8% drop during a typical September for Bitcoin, but that's actually. I mean, I know it's white, but it's a green candle. What are people complaining about? Looks all right to me.
Well, yeah, I mean, I believe that although people say the worst month is September, it's actually not true. It's actually August. But
As evidenced by that, really. Yeah.
yeah, and the difference is, which we might be seeing at the moment, is a lot of months that are not so good. You tend to get the dump in the first week or so of the month, whereas September you tend to get the bigger dumps towards the end, which might be what we've had, like say, like a Monday.
Yeah.
You know, and that might be just doing what it normally does, really.
So it was that, wasn't it? Really, that week. So
Yeah.
Everyone was getting bullish on it. This time it's different. At least up above that level, which might still happen. You know, I mean, we're really there. There's only a few pixels. So by the end of the month, if it closes above, I suppose above that one, what is that? 115 close. Well, yeah, 1158. Shouldn't be too difficult, should it? Let's get back up to there. Could see a bounce coming.
I mean, I'm just measuring a few things on one of my charts. So obviously the big thing this month was the interest rate cut, you know.
Yeah.
So the actual peak of this month was like the day after that, about a day and 2 hours after that. And from there, we're about 2% down, you know. I don't know. That's kind of what I expected to happen anyway. I wasn't expecting. Well, I expected the whole interest rate cut thing to be priced in, unless it was bigger than 0.25 or whatever, you know. And it was exactly as expected, wasn't it?
So it kind of needs the next rate cut,
right?
And then things should really start happening. I would think if it is that tied into it, which obviously kind of is. Yeah, it's a definite front running off that. I think with the expectation or the virtual certainty. Yeah, so I mean, I was thinking like the dip, we might see it down to maybe 108. I did some price analysis on that. I think I saw in one of your videos you'd reached a similar sort of conclusion that 108 might be the sort of area that we might.
Yeah. I think I was just looking at monthly candles from the past. Yeah, but it seemed to be in confluence with what you said. So yeah, what he said.
What you said, like, yeah. But also the volume. I mean, terrible. If you looking at it from that point of view, that's low, isn't it? Just the monthly volume, and then, but in previous, end of 2022, prices right down, obviously, but the order volume is much higher than for trades. Even like going through 2024, there was significantly higher than what we're seeing at the moment. So like, that was about the same time of year. It's like twice the amount of order volume in 23, September, October 24. Even that, it's kind of double the amount.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, this is the thing with the price being driven at the moment by just completely different things from previous bull runs. Yeah, if it wasn't for all that happening, I think it would probably still be a bull run. We'd be glad that we're breaking 100K, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So what do you think then? What we'll pull back to 108 and then shoot off from there, or is that the kind of thing you're?
Think so. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm going to see. I mean, if we switch to the sort of the daily, we have a retracement level at 108. Oh man, sorry, dude. Wow, pinpoint. It's beautiful. Anyway, so that's going to get annoying fast, isn't it? But it's just I love those. Yeah, 108. It seems, because obviously that completes that market structure as well.
Yeah.
And then might see it potentially dip down a bit more. Maybe I don't know. Should include the wick as is on the daily. Oh, I think I drew in that as well before. Yeah, that probably makes sense. That's the order block, isn't it? And in fact, funnily enough, it's just kind of dipping its way into that. Should zoom in a bit.
Yeah.
On the daily, it's probably going to need to close above that. Well, obviously that closing above that anyway. It needs to kind of not be dipping its tail down into this muddy thing to be able to just break away from it and just fill all these orders and be out of there. But to do that, it's probably going to need to drop down through there and probably reach down to here. I mean, there's order volume there as well.
Yeah.
And then, so I think once it's done that, then it's that market structure is done, and it's played out, and then it can just lift on up and away. Interestingly, we had that mid-range cross on the stochastic. It's kind of a confirmation that we were seeing a very much a down, that the downness is going to continue big time. And sure enough, from that point, bang. So that's kind of predicted that we were going to get that major sell-off. Quadzilla knew. We could see that kind of coming out, hitting that trend line again. As soon as it breaks through that, should I draw it? I'll pretend I'm TMG doing this bit. He'll do this a lot better. Assuming it breaks through, then it's going to do that, isn't it? Something on those lines, except that'll be steeper. Yeah, so it all breaks down.
That's the sort of thing I do.
Except
I don't go back.
Draw the lines where you want them to go.
I see.
Of course, the problem with price discovery is that you just don't really know how high that's going to go. We're talking at the start about the volume. It's on the weekly. Volume is so low. It needs the traders to get their ass into gear, sort it out, get bloody trading in large amounts. And it needs a bit more on exchange buying as well.
Yeah, that's right. Awesome. What else you got?
That's it, really.
Oh, okay.
It's like anticlimactic ending.
And that's it. It's all over. Right.
Yeah, we're going to zero, essentially.